in this tip. It's called grip, setup, switch. Okay, so just the other day I had a gentleman out here and his golf swing looked like this. So he's actually been a follower of mine for many years. Swing was actually looking pretty good. A few little areas that needed some work. So his problem, his grip was very strong, hands were way ahead like this, you know, but his first move, this is what I'm kind of getting at. First move from right here was to take the club down this line, right here, down this line, and then lay it off. So if you don't know what laid off is, that's when your club at the top points over here. That golf club at the top should be basically parallel to this alignment stick right here. Okay, so the shaft, stick, they should be parallel. Laid off is this way, crossing the line is this way. All right, one of the big things he was doing, because his hands were way over here, his first move was to hinge the club immediately. Okay, so when you do that, you're not basing that on your coil, so you do that right here. Your arm goes down this line. So you have no depth to your golf swing. So if there's no depth to your swing, you're gonna lay it off up at the top. And that's gonna create shots that are coming over the top. So if your club's here, you're gonna probably swing over the top this way, unless you're here, and then you reroute the club by sliding to get it going down the line. But those are flaws. We don't want flaws in our golf swing. All right, so easy fix. This took literally 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so we worked on his grip for this. Is after we had worked on his grip. Okay, we did work on his grip for quite a while because he had a severely strong grip moving it on the golf club. So after we got the grip, 5 or 10 minutes of doing this, and boom, he was perfect into the backswing. So here was the thought, right here. We're doing the grip like this. So we're gonna check our grip. We're gonna check our setup. So that's grip, setup, then the thought is to switch. I made him switch to this shoulder right here at this moment in time. Because remember, if you're doing something like this, you're doing that with your hands and arms. You're taking it back with your hands. You are not doing a one-piece takeaway. So all I had to do was switch his thought process from his hands to this shoulder. Arms are just extended, we switched to the shoulder. As soon as he took it back with the shoulder, we had perfect depth to the swing. So we were here, like this. I said, check your grip. Now do your setup. Okay, now switch. So he switched to the shoulder, made the move with the shoulder instead of the hands. So hands went here, shoulder got him here. So right here, we want to be over 20 degrees depth. I like the arm or the hands right here off of your armpit. So right here, if you can look in a window or a mirror right there, if your hands are off your armpit, the club will go perfectly down the line. Inside the armpit, you're going to cross. Outside the armpit, you're going to lay it off. Okay? So switching his thought process from hands to shoulders taking it back, you know, literally fixed it. And then he kept doing it. Oh, like I didn't have to remind him to do this. I kind of guess that's why I'm doing this tip. Like it was an instant thing. Instant meaning 5 minutes of doing it. Okay, and then he kept doing it throughout. So check your backswing at 3/4. So right here, okay, right here, 3/4. When your lead arm is parallel to the ground, right here. Right there, you want to see that your hands are off of this armpit right here. So you just go like this, window or a mirror, right there. You go back like that and watch yourself in the window or mirror. Hold it right here and see that your hands are off of this armpit. If you go like this and your hands are over here, that's not good. If you go like this and you go too flat, your hands are way back here. Okay, you can even use an alignment stick right here. Okay, you take it back and just think, okay, oh, my arm has to be behind that line, not down that line. All right? So just one other part to this. If you want to use the forward shoulder, that's what I do to take the club back. I take my shoulder, I crank my shoulder. That's one thought. You can use both shoulders. You can take the back shoulder and go back with your back shoulder, or you can just take your back, point your back to the target. That will get you rotating as well. So one of those 4 different ways to take your golf club back. As I said, if you are thinking about your shoulder, you are not thinking about your hands. So we should be able to do the one-piece takeaway perfectly, and we get the proper depth to our golf swing every time. Wow, like in 5 minutes, okay? And I have had countless people out here that take the golf club back with their hands. It's a constant thing I see. So this is a huge thing that you should be checking, and if you recognize that you're out of position, you need to be fixing this, okay? Because if you're out of position at the top, how could you possibly think that you're going to hit the ball consistently every time? It's not going to happen. All right, so make sure we do that so we build a better backswing position, and then the downswing becomes a lot easier. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. Here's another tip that's going to help you improve your swing. Now, right below that, don't forget to click on that link, because I'm going to send you some free samples of my body swing book and video series that'll take you step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing.